Hola, amigos! Yes, people, welcome back to another stream. Y'all repping a treble kit, come on. You know, we need a treble season performance, mate. A treble season performance this weekend, bruv. Yeah, it's actually a nice kit, this, isn't it? It's just really, like, clean. It's also massively bad. I've also lost pure weight. Look how baggy it is. Bare baggy, innit? I think it's an XL. I think it's an XL, man. Yeah, I know, man. I know. I skipped the intro, man. I skipped the intro. I thought, you know what? I won't make you. Although, you know, they're sick tunes anyway, so it's not like I put you through some dead ass tunes, yo. Shout out Mercy Kelly, man. Mega tunes. Anyway, smash these likes up, yo. Shout out to my bro Tyrese. Shout out to SLC Blue Moon. Big up to Noor, Drees, Pez, and FIFA. Big up to Ashaz. Jazz Paws there as well. Who else we got in here? Big up to Ash, Sai, MCFC, OK, Calvin. Who else we got in here? Eric's here as well. Triad, Zohi. Big up to you, Brace. Big up to Ovieri. Big up to Hazard. Come on, Eric knows the score, man. Big up to Peter, Saif, DJ Ravon, Andrew, Marcel. Good to see you, boys. What you saying, man? Everyone having a good week? Yeah? Friday, innit? Do you know what I mean? Friday season. What's happening? Anybody got any news? Surely someone's got a news. Anyone got a new job? Job, promotion, new car? What's happening, man? Someone give me some good news. I like hearing about your news, man. That's why I'm always asking, innit? I like hearing about you guys' news. Someone's got some news, man. But yeah, we've got a Pep Guardiola press conference to have a look at, see what he's been talking about, and obviously speak about the weekend, man. Watching from work. Come on, Si, play risky games, bruh. F1 sprint later. Come on, man. Big up MP. Big up Joel. Are you going Norwich for the weekend? I always say, man, my favourite ever away day I had was Norwich away, I think. It was mega. Obviously, City out playing Norwich, but yeah. It's a decent place, man. Got a couple spoons if you like a beer. Big up to you, bro. Big up Ruben. Nice, man. Serious work, bro. Big up to Tino there as well. El Bambino. Isak is back in training, is it? What? Well, I don't think he'll play, innit? Well, he might be on the bench, but yeah, he's not obviously going to start the game because he ain't fit. But yeah, big game this, boys. I think we're going to win. I think we're going to win, man. I can't lie. I think I'm getting confident, which is not good because every time I get confident for a big game, we end up fucking it up, yeah. But I'm getting confident, man. I feel like we're decent. I feel like we're a good team, innit? I feel like we're playing well. I feel like Pep's working out the system. The players are responding. I feel like we're getting the best out of Haaland, the best out of Foden now. Cherky's looking decent. I don't know if he's going to play Cherky, actually. I've been speaking with Daps this morning about it. I don't know if Cherky's even going to start the game. But, yeah, that'll be interesting to see what happens there. The defence is doing its thing. Donnarumma in net. Man, I just feel like confident. Like, I look at the team and I'm thinking, why shouldn't I be confident? Why shouldn't I be confident? The midfield's better. Yeah, the attack's better. Doku cooking, Haaland cooking. Yeah, will he go Savio or Cherky? I'd go to Cherky, but like, there's no reason for me really, yeah, to not be confident. I personally I think I'd start Bernardo. I think I'd play Bernardo and Nico G in the midfield. And if you need a little bit more attacking towards the end of the game, throw Reinders on. But yeah, I think I'd start Bernardo Silva, man. I really would. Yeah. Honestly, I really would, man. I'd start Bernardo Silva next to Nico G and just sort of like get that solidify. And then as well, yeah, you've got the what's it called? You've got like Foden and Cherky in the free rolls then as well. You're not stressing. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise you'd be stressing. You'd be stressing, man. Anyway, let's have a look what Pep Guardiola's been saying, man, because he's done a press conference before. I smashed these likes up as well, boys. If you've not done so, hit the like button. Big up Trey, by the way. Says at work, but big game ahead. LB Cherky going to cook Sunday. Mark my words. Well, will he start? That's the question. Let's see what Pep's been saying. I don't know if he's going to start, man. I hope he does start, yeah, because I think he's ready. But I don't know, man. I don't know if he's going to start. But big up, bro. Have a good shift in it, whatever you do for a job. Big up to you, Trey, man. Right, let's have a look what he's been saying. I'm just going to get rid of the chat here for a sec, boys. Yeah, this is Pep Guardiola's 1000th match, by the way. This does include Barcelona B games, which, to be fair, Barcelona T are like an actual legit team, innit? They're playing like legit League 2. So it is like a legit team. So yeah, 1000 games for Pep Guardiola. He says on whether he remembers match number 1 in management. He says, yeah, more insecure than now. But at the same time, or maybe to be honest, I don't remember. It was a long time ago. What is he saying here? This looks like a... Listen, if I have to choose one rival to share this milestone of 1,000 matches, personally, I would want to share it with many people. Obviously, this would be the best. Liverpool, especially with Jurgen Klopp, has been the biggest rival in this country. It could not be better, to be honest. The destiny of the universe has decided this. Or whether he knows how many wins he's recorded in 999 games. He says, of course I know, a lot. The numbers are insane. I'm sorry to tell you, I'm arrogant, presumptuous, but they're insane. If you say it's because I'm not living, thinking how many, but when you have this milestone, you read what you have done. We have incredible things. It's difficult to reach. If we start again, I'd not reach it. It's too much games, few defeats compared to 1,000 games. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, bro. Like, I still can't fucking believe we've got this guy. I still remember, when this guy was at Barcelona, mate. And I remember watching Barcelona, like, bro, back in the day under Pep Guardiola. I was like, I still think that's the best team I've ever seen in my life. I don't know about you guys, yeah, but in my opinion, I still have that Barcelona team under Pep Guardiola as the best team ever, man. Unbelievable. Absolutely incredible. I mean, the way that they played football was just fucking incredible. They just revolutionized football and they dominated. They crushed it. They dominated. I remember when they played United in the Champions League final. They dominated them. United couldn't get a kick of the ball. Do you remember at Wembley? They couldn't get a kick of the ball, man. Yeah. And United had a good team, by the way. They had a good team. Yeah. And obviously they had Fergie as the manager on that. United just got dominated, man, by Pep Guardiola's Barca. They were absolutely incredible. And unlucky really not to win. He could have won 3 in a row, innit? But Jose dumped him out, man. Jose dumped him out, mate. Remember yeah, I know, yeah. I remember that, Tom. Yeah. It was like, ow. Yeah, man. Trust me, I remember that. Yeah, it's crazy. Was that Pellegrini? I was Pellegrini that when we had Pellegrini in it. Yeah, that was a madness. Okay, let's get on to the game, man. I'm not really interested about this anymore. Let's see what he's saying. Right, here we go. Oh, Pep's been listening, bruh. He says, we're in early November, and in early November, nobody wins the title. But you can lose it, but nobody wins it. This is facts, boys. This is factual information right here. Pep Guardiola speaking of facts, guys. Yeah? That tweet right there is facts, bro. I got a question for you. I can't be bothered doing a poll, right? So just put yes or no in the chat, yeah? Got a question for you, lads. If we lose on Sunday and Arsenal win, they go 9 points ahead of us. I want you to be honest, yeah? Not reactionary, not emotional. I want you to be honest. If we lose and Arsenal win, we're 9 points behind. Do you think we're at the title race? I'm talking 100%. I'm talking 100%. I'm not talking 99. I'm talking 100%. Do you think we're at the title race? Pep Guardiola's saying you can lose the title, but you can't win it. What do you think? Yes, no, yes, no. It's a must-win game. No, yeah. Sadly, yes. 99% says Hydro. No. For me, I don't think we'll be out the title race if we lose. But I think we're clinging on. For dear life if we lose, which I don't think we will. I think we'll win the game. But I think we'll be clinging on for dear life. I just think 9 points in November is still doable. We still got to play Arsenal as well. You win that, it's back to 6 points. So I don't think it's over. I don't think it'll be a good feeling. I think a lot of people will be annoyed and that, but I think we've got to be honest. 9 points is still doable. Yeah. So I don't think the league is over if we lose, but I give us no more than a 10% chance of winning the league if we lose the game and Arsenal win. But 10% is still doable. We can still win it. But like I said, I think we'll win anyway. But I'm just curious to. But to be fair, you know what? To be fair, guys, when I asked that question, then I thought a lot of people was going to say yeah, but most people there said no. So respect, man. Yeah. Nah, Drew, I agree. I agree, which is why I think if we lose the game, it's not looking good, Brev. But I don't think we throw in the towel. I still think we're going to go for it. But anyway, I think we're going to win the game anyway. So hopefully we don't have to speak about that on Sunday. What else did he say, man? He said, always I have the feeling how much we respect each other. I don't know about the clubs in terms of Jurgen's side or Pep's side. We respected each other a lot. I have the feeling that Jurgen gave me a lot and I miss him in the sense of, wow, to beat that guy, how much I have to think and work and do it, make better. And that belongs to Liverpool and ourselves, says Pep Guardiola. Here's some news on Rodri. Some big news on Rodri. Is Rodri going to be fit tomorrow? Is he going to play? Well, Pep says we're going to see tomorrow, but I think we'll not take the risk. Now it's the international break. You have to make the moment. By the way, has Rodri been selected for the Spain squad? Can someone check for me, please? Can someone check for me, please, if he's been selected for the Spain squad? He says, now it's the international break. You have to make the moment. I feel strong, feel fit, and can sustain the actions in the game that are so demanding properly. We have to make the step because we're still in November. The best part of the season is ahead of us and we need him. So we're still playing without the Ballon d'Or 2 seasons ago, a massively important player. We're desperate to have him back. Knowing Nico right now is becoming a really, really important player. No, neither have been selected. Wow. Well, first of all, glad Rodri's not been selected for the Spanish squad. Second of all, yeah, feel a bit tight on Nico Gonzalez because I think he deserves to be in that squad, mate. Yeah, I think Nico Gonzalez deserves to be in that squad. Now, from a selfish point of view, I'm happy he's not because then we can rest him. But I also like my players to do well. Yeah, I like my players to be rewarded. I like seeing my players play. That's why I said when Mamouche goes to AFCON, and I want them to go far. Yeah, because I want them to do well, man. You know, I want to support my players, innit? Even if they're, for the national team. So I feel a bit tight on Nico G because he deserves to be there. But keep cooking, bro. You'll get there eventually. What else is he saying? Is Pep Guardiola the best manager ever? He says they are completely right. Mum and Dad gave me the best competitiveness, but not this. I want to die. I want to kill to be the best. No. Why is he always saying fucking weird things, boys? What's he on about? I want to die. I want to kill to be the best. This guy, man. He says some proper weird stuff at times, isn't it? Sweet. And that's pretty much it from the press conference. We'll have more news on that tomorrow, man. Erling Haaland be voted the player of the month, man. But yeah, I agree with Pep, man. I wouldn't be playing Rodri tomorrow. I wouldn't be playing Rodri on Sunday, sorry. I think it's too soon. I don't think we need him. I think that's a credit to how far the club has progressed since last year. Because last year we was like, yo, we're cooked if Rodri don't play. I think that shows you progression. Rodri not in the team. We're not shitting ourselves. So I would keep him. I would keep him safe. I would rest him over the next 2 weeks, and then by the time we come back for that Newcastle game, I think you need him in Newcastle. I think you need him at Newcastle. Him and Nico G, wartime. So for me, I think Pep shouldn't play Rodri on Sunday. Yeah, maybe that will be a mistake after the game. Who knows? But I personally wouldn't start him. I'd start Nico Gonzalez, Bernardo Silva in midfield, and have them two as a double pivot. But then the game against Newcastle after the international break, I'd be bringing Rodri in there with Nico G and double teaming it, mate. Yeah, because we're going to need aggression. We're going to need a midfield that can battle and war. Yeah, and that's for me what it is. MP says we need Rodri, especially against Liverpool midfield. I know, but would you risk him? No, MP. Would you risk him? I wouldn't risk him. I wouldn't risk him, man. I wouldn't risk him. I don't think we need him. And I think that's a credit to how far we've progressed as a club and as a team. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think that we're that desperate for Rodri anymore. And listen, that might be a stupid comment on Sunday night. Yeah, we'll find out. Yeah, but I just don't feel that we're desperate for him no more. Not because he's not good, because Nico Gonzalez is doing such a good job, and big credit to him for that. So I personally wouldn't be. I personally would not be risking him, but I would start him against Newcastle 100%. 100%. You're not wrong, but it's worth the risk than not taking the risk. So you would take the risk. I get it because it is a must-win game, so I get why people would say you got to start him, but I just wouldn't, man. I really wouldn't. Yo, shout out Bailey as well. I don't think there's any chance Rodri start. Nah, I don't think so as well. And I don't think I would start him. They got Sergio Bernardicchi. I'd start Bernardicchi. I don't think we need to Rodri and that's a credit to Nico. Exactly. The context in which you hear him say it, you'll understand doesn't come across well when extra part of the tweets. Yeah, well, this is because it's text, in it, not video. You know what I'm saying, mate? The weather's just absolutely fucking washed in it. I mean, bro, it's just grey. Yeah, grey. What's all that about, man? Grey. It's not even nice grey. When you see the Audis in a grey, Nardo grey, I think it's like a nice grey, mate. And that's a hanging grey. Hanging grey. Yeah. Hanging, mate. I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure about this weather and that. I'm not sure it's legit. Like, bro, how is that a thing? How can it be that fucking great? I'm sorry, chat, yeah, but if anyone's in fucking North Manchester right now, look outside your window. It is disgusting, mate. Honestly, man. Sorry, Jack. Sorry for getting. Bro, I just looked out the window and it's hanging, mate. It's disgusting. Get yourself back on holiday. Oh, trust me, man. That's the thing, yeah. By the way, yeah, I've not done one of these. What's it called? That October holidays in a long time, man. But I can see why people do them. October holidays, legit, mate. Yeah, October holidays, legit. It's nice. It's nice. Anyway, let's see what else you guys are saying, man. Oh, shout out City of Angels, mate. Says Nico G, Marmouche cooked Newcastle last year. Yeah, they did. That was when he got his hat trick, innit? That's when he got his hat trick, bro. Yeah. Now, facts. I mean, that Newcastle game is going to be an interesting one because you're going to have to scrap in it. We need to see Warriors, bro. We need to see Warriors in that game. But we got a big game coming up anyway. What will my midfield be? It'd be Nico G, Bernardo, Foden. Cherky right wing, Doku left wing, Haaland up top. Nico and Rodri together isn't as risky. Less work for them both to do. I know, but it's still risky though, isn't it, bro? It's still risky, man. Do you know what I'm saying? LB, why the ticket price is so expensive? Bro, fucked in it. LB O'Reilly versus Salah, tough time. Well, you know what? This is a big one. It's funny, actually. I was speaking to a guy in the gym about this today. I think this game for Nico O'Reilly is the biggest game in his career so far. I'll tell you why. The left back spot for England is currently up for grabs. Yeah. There's no real left back England have that solidified that spot. You got Lewis Skelly, you got Hall, you got Livramento, you got Rico Lewis, who has played there, I think, for England once, and you got O'Reilly. And then you've got like your Luke Shaws and that, yeah. But I think that spot is available. And obviously, Nico O'Reilly has caught the eye of Thomas Tuchel because he's been picked for the squad and he was in the last squad. And he's been playing really well for City. The eyes of the world are going to be watching this game. Thomas Tuchel's going to be watching this game. And he's going to be watching, hopefully, Nico O'Reilly play left back because Nico O'Reilly deserves this opportunity and should play. And I'd be really frustrated if Pep drops him. And he's coming up against Mohamed Salah, one of the best right wingers of the world. If O'Reilly does well this weekend at left back, I think Thomas Tuchel could be like, yo, it's a big opportunity. Sorry, let me get the chat back on the screen. It's a big opportunity, yeah, for O'Reilly to really stake a claim for that left back spot because it's available. It's available. So I think it's the biggest test of his career so far. I think it's the biggest game of his career. He's played big games, don't get it wrong. But in terms of pressure, no, I know he's already in the squad, Christian. I'm talking about really owning the position. You know what I mean? Because he was in the game, he was in the squad last time and didn't get a minute. I'm talking about owning the position, bro, and like legit getting it. This is a big test for him. I think he'll do it. I think if he plays, I'll back him. I'll back him against Salah, yeah. But this is a big opportunity for Nico O'Reilly to show everybody that he should be the England left back, man. It's gonna be a good opportunity, bro. Yeah. Trust me, mate. Trust me. Salah will pocket himself unless we give away. Yeah, come on, man. Come on. Real talk, man. Nico O'Reilly has to cook. Nico O'Reilly will pocket Salah. Even Reinhard Nouri pockets Salah. O'Reilly will pocket Salah. Come on, man. Nico O'Reilly's their best option. Well, he's a great option, but obviously he's not played for England yet. What we do in England when Liverpool park the bus? Well, they might park the bus, but in that case, we've got to break them down, innit? Shout out Cooler says, "Would I wrong to say City are susceptible to the transition when fullbacks push up? That's especially if you play like you did versus Bournemouth." Well, it depends, bro, because we're not gonna push. I don't think we're gonna be pushing O'Reilly that far forward when he's got Salah to deal with. I think we'll probably let O'Reilly do his thing. Yeah, stay further back. So against weaker teams, maybe, but I don't see Nico O'Reilly bombing forward like into the middle, leaving Mohamed Salah completely wide open on the right hand side. I can't see that one little bit, brother. One little bit. Bro, start Huzanov or Nunes. I'm starting Nunes. I'll tell you why I'm starting Nunes, yeah? Because a couple of weeks ago, I was starting Huzanov. I've said this many, many times, but I am, as a football fan, I am very much somebody, yeah, that believes that if you're playing well, you should keep the shirt. Now, previously, I've said that Huzanov should come in for this game and big games because he can defend better than Nunes. However, Nunes has been defending really, really well. Nunes has been playing really, really well on the ball, going forward. And I just feel that, like, Nunes deserves the opportunity to show everybody that he can perform against the big teams and not fuck it up. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he's been good. And listen, if he plays on Sunday and he fucks it up with a major bozo, then that's it then for me. Never play him again against any big team ever, 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 ever again. Yeah. But I think he deserves the opportunity. He played really freaking well, man. Really well. Really well. And I think he deserves the opportunity to play in this game. Yeah. And of course, as Liam says, if you do play Cherky on the right, it gives you a bit more balance with Nunes. Yeah. And I also add into the fact that Huzanov is not even fully match fit. Yeah, I don't think he's a million miles away, but he's not obviously not fully match fit. So I just feel that, like, he deserves the opportunity. Yeah, I think he deserves the opportunity. Am I worried? Am I concerned? Yeah, I am. Yeah. Every time he gets on the ball, I'm gonna be shitting myself. Yeah, I am. That's my opinion. I will be every time he gets on the ball in our half and he turns around looking at Donnarumma. I'm gonna be shitting myself, worrying that he's gonna pass the ball straight to Ekitike. But we've got to give him the chance, got to give him the opportunity, man. Do you know what I mean? Who's going to be left wing for them? I think he might go Wirtz, you know. I think he might go Wirtz and play Zabozo, Gravenberch, and Mac 10. I think he's going to do all three of them and then play Wirtz left wing. Because that means he can lock the midfield off, you know. He can lock the midfield off. If he plays Gakpo, he's going to have to drop Wirtz unless he sends it. That's what I think he's going to do. Yeah, Wirtz played left wing. I don't know if there's any Liverpool fans in the chat, but I'm pretty sure Wirtz played left wing last week in a game. Yeah. Unless he benches Wirtz, which he might do. He's benched him a few times this year, but I don't really see how you can bench Wirtz, man, in a game like this. Like, you spent 120 million on it, you can't really bench him. So I think, was it Madrid game he was left wing? Yeah, it was Madrid. He played left wing. Yeah, so I think he'll go Wirtz left wing and then play Szoboszlai, Gravenberch and McAllister. And then that in the midfield, that's a pretty, like, legit midfield, isn't it, in terms of, like, it's going to be pretty hard against that. That's a pretty tough. Whereas if he drops one of them and plays Wirtz as a 10, he's only got 2 in there. But now he's got 3 in there. And if he pushes Wirtz in there, he's got 4. So yeah, that's what I think he'll do. That's what, if I was him, if I was Slot, that's what I'd do. I'd probably play the 3 and then play Wirtz left wing and tuck him in. You can tuck him in off the left and just get Robertson to bomb down the wing. And then you've still got your width. That's how I'd probably play the game. Yeah, McAllister's not been great, bro, but at the same time, like, I think he fits that system nicely. Wirtz looks better in the Prem. Gakpo performs in big games for them. He does, but at the same time, like, what does that say about Wirtz, bro? If you're benching him in a game against City in a massive game, come on, man. I think he's got to play him. Sometimes Wirtz can play left wing. Did it at Leverkusen too. Wirtz dagger. I trust me, man. It stinks, innit? It stinks, unfortunately, of a Wirtz G and A. Probably a G. If not, and City win, we would be there. we would be there. We would be there. I will be cooking them. We'll be cooking them heavy. Lagging. I don't say it's like it says excellent connection on my screen. Lagging. What the hell? That's weird. Lag or no? Am I lagging? Lagging or no? It says excellent connection on my screen, bro. So I'm not sure why that's happening, innit? Is that still lagging or no? The video is lagging. It says excellent connection. It's all right now, yeah? Yeah, I think that was a YouTube thing, man, because it says excellent connection there. Unless it was a stream now, I think. I'm not sure. Good now, yeah? Good now. Sweet. Imagine Haaland scores a hat-trick would be a dream. I know, man. I know, bro. I've not had a hat-trick this season as well. We've still not had a hat-trick, man. This is crazy. I'm thirsty for the hat-trick. Where the freaking hat-trick at? Haaland. Yeah, what's going on here? Poor mate from you. He 100% isn't changing that midfield from the midfield that played against Madrid. It's just between Gakpo or Wirtz. It'll be Wirtz, man. It'll definitely be Wirtz. I'd be surprised if it's not Wirtz, man. Very surprised. Very, very surprised. Form does not matter in these kind of games, though, because the players are so up for it. Yeah, I kind of hear that as well. I think the City players are going to be mad up for it, by the way. I think the City players are going to be mad up for this game, chat. I think they are. Like, you got to put yourself in the mind frame and in the dressing room of the City players, right? You're coming off the back of a bad year. You've got, you're in November now. I think Arsenal play on Saturday, so we're probably going to be 9 points behind Arsenal going into this Liverpool game. We're at home. We've just played the 2 best games of the season back to back. We're scoring goals. I think the City players, are going to be so up for this game. So up for this game, man. Yeah, and I think we're going to be on it. I think we're going to win. I think we're going to win, man. I'm confident. Unfortunately, I'm fucking confident for Villa. And he fucked it. So that's a bit annoying, man. Big ol' Oz says, LB, please look at our lineup from the last game v Liverpool a year ago, December at Anfield. The fact I watched that was crazy. You know what's mad here is, when you do this and you look back, I swear down it's worse now when you look back than it is at the time. I know for a fact that when we looked at that team last year, we probably was like, oh, that's grim. But when you look back at it now, it's probably even worse. Right, which game? December at Anfield. Here we go. 1st December 2024. Starting 11 for Manchester City last year when we got beat. Did we get beat? Yeah, we got beat 2-0, wasn't it? Yeah, we got beat 2-0. Oh my God. Bro. Let me oh my day. Oh my days, bro. Right, this was our team last year, chat, yeah. Stefan Ortega in net. Manuel Akanji, right back. Sorry, centre back. Kyle Walker, right back. Ruben Diaz, centre back. Nathan Ake, left back. Midfield of Rico Lewis, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Nunez, Foden and Haaland up top. Wow. Wow, that midfield. That midfield's a bit of a madness. That midfield is a bit... Oh, you want to see it? I can put it up. There you go. That was the starting 11 last year. That midfield, bro. What the hell? Bro, imagine if we had a midfield of Rico Lewis, Nunez, Gundogan and Bernardo. Oh, my days, bro. Crazy, isn't it, really? Was that left wing Nunez? Yeah. To be fair, left wing Nunez was cooking on prima gasolina. Oz, I don't know why you brought that up, mate. That's disgusting. That's disgusting, mate. That is a horrendous lineup. It is, honestly, a horrendous lineup. That really is a horrendous lineup, bro. That is a madness. I feel ill. Honestly, trust me, trust me. I no wonder you call that the crisis. Not in crisis, apparently. We were fine. We were absolutely fine, bro. Yeah, everything was fine. Nothing was going wrong. It's like that meme. You know the meme of that is like a dog sat in the house on fire, and it's just like, yo, it just sat there, everything's on fire. It's like everything's fine, everything's fine. It's like, no, no, all right, trust me, man. People last year telling me everything was fine. Yeah. What are you on about, mate? We was folks, bro. Yeah. Trust me, mate. Yeah, honestly, Pep Linda's doing a madness, bro. And guess what's mad? Yeah, once we beat Liverpool and Arsenal win their game, the narrative is going to change to, oh, Arsenal's still top of the league and they're going to run with it. Says, come on, City. Maybe, maybe. I don't mind that though, because for me, I don't mind this going under the radar, man. I don't mind it, but at the same time, you go under the radar forever, and you never get on the radar in the first place. I always say that, Aaron. We wanted Douglas Luiz on loan, man. LB wanted Chalobah. Oh my! Listen, man, Chalobah ain't even that bad here, but still. That January streams were fucked, mate. I'm sorry, they were just awful. They were awful. We all said some shit, yeah. We all said some dodgy stuff, mate. Trust me, mate. I was legitimately happy to sign Jacko. 38-year-old, bro. I was like, sign Jack. Oh, I did, bro. And it wasn't even like cap. It was legit. It was legit, man. We all said some crazy stuff, man. We all said some crazy stuff. Big up Jack, man. Big Liverpool fan says Vert starts left wing, but he has the freedom. Feel a 2-2 is coming here. I think Verts will start left wing for you, and I agree. I think Verts will play off the left, but drift in. Yeah, and then you'll probably, I imagine you'll start Robertson, not Kirkes, and then Robertson will get forward, and he'll be the one that holds the width. Well, that'll mean then you've got 4 players in midfield, basically, because you're going to have, if Ekatike drops in as well, it's kind of like 5, because you have Verts, Ekatike, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, and McAllister. Now, how that all works in, you know what I mean, in terms of like actually creating and who gets in behind and that kind of stuff, don't know, man. But it's going to be, I think it could be a really interesting game to see how this plays out, man. I think it's going to be a really interesting game to see how this plays out. But I'm back in the win. I'm back in the win, me, Jack, lad. I'm back in the win. I think we're going to do it. I just feel like we're settled now. I feel like City, I feel settled. I feel like Pep ain't going to do some madness with the team. I feel like I can kind of already see what Pep's going to do. I'm already looking at it going, I know what Pep's going to do this weekend. He's not going to do some mad... You know, the Villa game? The Villa game for me was on madness. That starting 11 was crazy, in my opinion, yeah. I don't think he's going to do that this weekend. I think he's going to do a more standard one. I've not done a predicted 11. I basically said it about 10 times, but I can do one on screen if you want. If you guys want to see what it would be. But I have basically said it, but I can put it on screen. That's cool. Here we go. So the big Don in net, yeah. I mean, you guys know what I'm going to do in it because I've already said it. But Nunes at right back, Diaz at centre half, Gvardiol at centre half, O'Reilly at left back. I hope he doesn't drop him and play Gvardiol there. If he does, I think that's a massive L. I don't want Pep to bottle it, man. I feel like he might, but hopefully he doesn't. Nico Gonzalez. I'm going Bernardo Silva, which is kind of crazy because I honestly didn't mind if that guy left the football club this summer, but shows you how quick things can change. Fodinho. Haaland. Jeremy Doku, 100%. But I want him tucked in. Yeah, not here. Yeah, here. And then I'd go Turkey. I think it's time. Been asking now for a couple of weeks, Turkey time. I think it's time for the Turkey geezer. That's how I'd set up, man. And then maybe you sort of push Nunes forward a little bit. I don't know exactly how that would work, but that's how I'd set the side up. That's the team I'd go with. I think that's a solid team. Yeah. You got Nico and Bernardo holding it down. Solid centre halves. O'Reilly can hopefully do well, and then you got the front three. Yeah, I spoke about this before, Lewis, man. You must have just joined in it, but I personally wouldn't do it. I think Nunes deserves to start. I think Nunes deserves to start. I think he's played well. I think he deserves the opportunity to get it in there. You're getting it wrong. Huzanov needs to start. We need his pace, bro. Listen, if you want to play Huzanov, I ain't going to sit here and argue with you because I think it's a 100% legitimate shout. I'm just starting Nunes. I think he deserves it. I think he deserves it. But I ain't going to argue with you. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to play Huzanov, play him. But yeah, like as Ichigo there says, he's not going to be fully fit as well. You got to bear that in mind. But Nunes, I just think Nunes deserves to play, man. I think he's played really well, and I think he deserves the opportunity. Honestly. Big up Marie says, can't see him playing Turkey from the start. I hope so. I don't think he will. I think he'll play Savio. I think he'll play Doku and Savio. I just think with Savio, Pep knows what he's getting. And because it's such a big game, Pep will want to play players that he knows what the players are going to do. Yeah. And I think he'll play Savio. I think he will. I shout Lee, man. Yeah, honestly, trust me, mate. I think he'll play Savio this weekend. Not Cherky. I think he'll have Cherky on a bench. And I think he'll bring Cherky on towards the end. I would start Cherky, innit? I would start Cherky, but I think he'll start Savio. I honestly think he'll go Bernardo right wing, Reinders in midfield like against Arsenal. I can see it. I'm not like crying about it. I just don't really like it. I don't think you need to do that, yeah, because for me, if you do that, yeah, you're killing your creativity on the right, because with due respects to Bernardo, he can't create nothing, yeah. And you're also losing a little bit of like, physicalness in the middle. When you're playing these games against the big teams, you need fucking players in the middle of the pitch that get stuck in. And Reinders is more of a techie baller, yeah, but he like, what about if we go through? We're probably going to go through, yeah. We're probably going to go through a period in this game, right, where there's 10, 15, 20 minutes where like we're warring, like we're under the cosh, we're getting cooked, yeah. Liverpool are all over us, and we just need players to battle. Reinders ain't that guy. Reinders is your techie baller for nice games and when things are going well. Yeah, I'd have him on the bench, man. I'd have him on the bench. I just don't think Bernardo, if you're going to play Bernardo, he needs to be in the middle. What does Bernardo give you right wing that Cherky doesn't, or Savio? You know what I mean? I just don't get what he gives you. For me, it's just pointless. If you're going to play Bernardo, he has to be in the middle of the park for me. Has to be. We'll get some Cherky time. I'll come on at some point. He'll go Reinders over Bernardo for defensive height. Nah, you don't need defensive height when you've got Gavardio, Diaz, O'Reilly, Nico G, Haaland. We don't need the height. We've got the height. You need players that are going to get stuck in and that know the game. Bernardo's played this match how many times? About 20 times? How many times Bernardo played against Liverpool? How many times has Bernardo played big title clash games? He knows the score. Again, it's about, reliability. If you're going to play Cherky, who's, he's never played a game like this for Lyon, yeah, then you need to balance that with players who know the game and know how to play. You can't just stick 11 new players on a pitch who've never played a game like this. You don't get it. Part of football is managing the game, going through periods. You're not going to dominate the game for 90 minutes. So when you go through, there will be a period in this game where we go through 5, 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes where we're getting roasted. And we're all fucking sitting there going, we're getting cooked. We're getting cooked. Shit, yeah. At that point, you want players on the pitch that have been in that situation, that are calm heads, that ain't going to lose it. Yeah, and for me, if you're playing Reinders and Cherky, two players that haven't been in that position, nah, yeah, I think you're asking for trouble there. Just play one of them, and for me, it'd be Cherky. Nah, no Reinders played. No, it's not about that though, Ed, innit? It's not about that for me. Yeah, Reinders was I think Reinders was the player, yeah, in the 93rd minute that should have took it to the corner flag against Arsenal and decided to try and take on the whole team and lost the ball and then we conceded the goal. Game management. You think Bernardo Silva's doing that against Arsenal and that game? No. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You need players who know how to play the game in a certain match. Yeah. I'm not saying Reinders is not better than Bernardo right now. Of course he is. As a football player right now, he's better than Bernardo Silva because Bernardo Silva's, been ran into the ground. But I need players that have got the football IQ, man. Big up Bevo. I hope you're feeling better, man, and your lad as well. Cheeky, churky bracing coming. You're desperate for these 30 goals, aren't you? I'll tell you what, though. If you go off his... how many goals he got now? How many goals has he got now? He's got 4 this season already. So you're 26 away. Imagine if he got it. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. 4 goals already. Madness. Top player he is. Unbelievable. Big up, man. I hope you're feeling better and your lad as well. Big up Mohammed says, imagine if Arsenal lose and City win. Aye, mate. Aye, mate. 3 points behind. Aye, that'd be good, that, wouldn't it? I can't see it, though. Although, to be fair, Sunderland are a good side. And it is at Sunderland, I think. But I don't see it, man. I think Arsenal get the job done. Arsenal looking pretty solid to me. They're looking pretty solid. Like, will they go there and batter them 3 or 4-0? Probably not. Will they go there and win 1-0, 2-0? Probably. They're just looking solid, man. I don't know. I don't know where they're lost. I don't know who's going to beat them, man. I don't know who's going to beat Arsenal at the moment. I don't know, man. Stressing me out, man, actually, more watching Arsenal at the moment, man. They're just fucking winning every game. They don't concede goals as well, man. So they only need 1 goal a game and they win. You know what I mean? They've not conceded a goal, yeah? Since fucking Newcastle away on the 28th of September, bro. That is disgusting. What is that about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games without conceding a goal. Fucked. They have got some tough games coming up now. I think Sunderland is a tough game, but I think they'll get the job. They got Spurs, then they got Chelsea, they got Brentford, they got Villa. So they got a few tough games coming up, man. We're going to hope that they can drop some points. But at the moment, it's just looking raw, mate. It's looking raw. Shout out Jack says, Bernardo Silva right wing compete with extra mid. Nah, not for me, man. Not for me. And big up to ETH says, just play Rico Lewis in midfield. Not for me. Not in this game, ETA. I do like Rico in midfield at times in certain games, bro. But in this particular one, I would say, nah, not for me, bro. Is Rodri injured? Rodri's fit, but Pep basically saying he ain't going to play him in the game. Going to save him for the game after. ALB football is a crazy humbler. Arsenal dropping points this weekend. As to I did not handle pressure when he's played against Real Madrid and cooked. Because it's a different type of pressure, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's a different type of going to Real Madrid when you're at AC Milan, yeah, big club, but like no one's expecting AC Milan to do anything. It's different to being in a game where if we lose the match, it's not looking good, mate. Like, you know, this is a huge game. Arsenal will drop points when they have important Champions League and league games in midweek. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Imagine he goes Cherky 10, Foden 8, Nico in behind. That's full sending. That's full sending. I don't want him to do that. I don't want him to do that. How do you predict the game to go? I don't know if we're going to play like we did against Arsenal and sit back and try and hit them on the break, or whether we're going to try and put it on them or not. I'm not sure, you know. I don't know how it's going to go. Because part of me is like, yo, play like we did against Arsenal, man. You know, be pretty... because Arsenal didn't really create a lot against us. Yeah? Let them have the ball. Sit a bit deeper. Absorb pressure. Defend well. And then hit them on the break. Yeah? Which obviously we don't really play like that. But the first time we really did it against Arsenal, I was like, yo, we almost got the win. Don't know, man. I don't know how it's going to go. Honestly, I think it's a mad game to predict in terms of the way it's going to go. I'm backing us to win the game somehow. Yeah, but in terms of how the game's actually going to be played out, I don't know, mate. I don't know, because you look at Liverpool, they're behind us. They need the win even more than us. Let's be compact. We played so good against Arsenal, would win. Yeah, the one thing I would say is, yeah, we don't need to score the goal in the first 5 minutes, yeah. Get in there. Calm down. Let's get on the ball. Let's try and make something happen and see what goes on. Yeah, but don't need to go and blast them within the first couple of minutes. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool try the same. It'll be 2 teams try to give up the other the ball. It might be, man. Maybe neither of the team want the ball. Maybe neither of the team want the ball. All right, that's the tee. I did it a minute ago, bro. There you go. That's the starting 11, lad. Don't see us keeping a clean sheet, to be honest, so we have to score at least 2. I think we can keep a clean sheet because our defence is a lot better than it was last year, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. We probably are going to, you know, he probably gets a good side, so you probably are going to have to score 2 goals, man. Do you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, Arsenal will not drop a single part all season. I don't think so. It will be Harambol FC. It could be. It could be. If don't want the ball, then we'll take the game to them. Says, come on, City. It's like we'll try something similar to what really worked last season. Hope we have a fighting mentality this game. That's why you got to play like Bernardo's and shit. You know what I mean? And Doku's and players that scrap, man. Yeah, players that scrap. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like you've got to look at each game individually and go, right, what do we need in this game? That's what managers are there for. Otherwise, they just pick the best starting 11 every game and it'll be easy. The reason why these managers get paid the most money is because they should be looking at each game going, right, this game, what do we need in this game? Yeah, this game for me, you need players that are going to fight, that are going to scrap. Well, players that get stuck in. So that's Bernardo Silva, Nico Gonzalez, Doku, whether you like him or not. These players get stuck in, not Reinders. Yeah, not right. Reinders out a play that scraps, mate. I think the first goal was big as well. I know people say this all the time, yeah, and it's kind of obvious, but I do think the first goal in this game is crucial. Crucial. I think if City get the first goal, I think I'll be pretty confident that we're going to win the game. Doku wins tackle. Doku gets stuck in, man. You need players like that in these games. You need fighters, man. Last minute winner. See a lot of fans getting giddy thinking we'll win this, but something just feels off about this game, says Citizens Media. I think we're going to win, bro. I ain't sitting here with like some mad chest, yeah, saying, oh, we're going to batter them or whatever. Yeah, I ain't saying that, but I have a feeling we're going to win. I have a feeling that, I'll tell you why again. I feel like we're more settled than Liverpool. I feel Liverpool are still trying like all these different things out and that, yeah. They're not sure what's going on. I think we're a settled team. I think we're a more settled team. I think we're ready to go. We just played our best 2 performances of the season, back to back. Yeah. And I think we're ready, man. 1 loss in the last 13 games, is it now? 14 matches? I think we're ready. But the thing that is the bad thing that scares me is this record against the big teams. It is atrocious. Yeah. It is atrocious, mate. Hopefully we can improve it this weekend. They don't have Allison. Yeah, they don't have Allison as well. That's big. That's big. That goalkeeper, Mamardashvili, don't look bad, but he don't look anywhere near like Allison, which is obvious, isn't it? Because Allison's mint. But yeah, that Mamardashvili, man, looks all right. I'm trying to say shit out, but like he ain't no Allison. He ain't no Allison. Yeah, and as well, I say this as well. You've got to take your chances. We'll get chances in this game. We've got chances in this game. We're going to get chances in this game. Yeah. I always look at these games and go, right, how many clear-cut opportunities are we going to get in this game? 3? 4? Max 4. You ain't getting more than 4 against Liverpool. Maybe, actually, their defense ain't great, to be fair. But I still think you're not going to get it. I'm talking clear-cut opportunities. I think 4 max. Yeah, 4 max. 5 minimum. You really don't rate their defense, no? And I always think, right, if you're going to get 4 chances in this game, right? If you take 2 of them, you're probably not going to lose. Just test him. So many games we play just sus keepers. Yeah, this is true, Eric. This is so true, bro. The amount of times we play against these keepers and don't fucking shoot, it does my head in. Been like this for years, though, mate. I swear it was like this back in the day as well. Yeah. Turkey Blinder, Vert, Stinker, and Hook, we will be there. Aye, come on, man. Come on, bro. They give loads of chances. Is Foden shot outside the box a clear-cut opportunity? Nah. I'm talking like inside the box, like serious chance, bro. Serious chance. Hopefully Kirker starts. I doubt it. I think he'll go Robertson. It's just a safer option. It's a safer option. Unless Van Disney has a masterclass, we're getting a lot of chances, says Blue Lock. Yeah. Remember 4-3 Liverpool started Karius and no one wanted to shoot besides Sane. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Bro, it happens all the time, man. I don't know why. I'd be shooting on sight, me. I'd be shooting on sight, bro. Sane loved a shot, though, didn't he? Sane, he loved a shot, man. Should have probably shot more. Something is telling me Marmoush off the bench winner. Record against the big six is a mental attitude. Yeah, it is partly, I think it's partly quality, partly mental. But this is the thing, and again, I say this last year, yeah, when you start going through these phases, right, of You know, getting things in your head. Yeah. Oh, bro, it's the worst, man. The way the human brain, yeah, works, mate, is grim. It's grim, mate. It's proper grim, mate. Because the way it works, yeah, is that like if you fail at something, yeah, you get this somehow. It ingrains it into you that oh, you can't do it, you can't do it, you can't do it, you can't do it, and somehow you just got to overcome it, mate. Yeah, you got to overcome it, and that's difficult, man. The way the human brain works like that is a madness, mate. Trust me, mate. Yeah, and that's why last year when we went on that run of 1 win in 13, yeah, was we that bad that we only won 1 win in 13? No, it's a mental. How many games did we go? We was leading most of the games. Most of the games we going 1-0 up, 2-0 up. In the case of Feyenoord, 3-0 up. What you telling me you can't defend 3-0 up against Feyenoord? No, it's mental, mate. You can see the goal. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can see the goal. Whatever, ain't a problem. Yeah, you can see goal. It's football, isn't it? You're not going to never concede a goal. But then instead of just being like, oh, don't worry, lads, we've got 10 minutes left here. And we've got 2 goals ahead of them. We're playing final. This is chill. Keep the nah. What happens is your brain starts panicking. Oh, I'm panicking. You start panicking, mate. Yeah. Get the ball. Oh shit. Normally, you get the ball and go, who wants? Oh, I'll pass it over there, mate. Like that. You get the ball and go, shit. It's like a hot potato, brain. And then before you know it, bang, 3-2. Panic stations galore. Sirens are going off. Yeah. And then you probably end up passing the ball. Yeah, honestly, mate. And that is all the human brain, mate. Never listen to the brain. Yeah, because the brain, it ain't right, mate. It ain't wired right, bro. Trust me, mate. Docu needs to play this game, says Colin. Facts. I trust me, bro. Yeah. You don't get that at uni, mate. 9 grand. Yeah, someone super chat 9 grand. Honestly, you don't get that 9 grand at uni, bro. Trust me. LB, do you agree the last 2 games might have been our best attacking performances, but we've had better defensive performances this season? Maybe. I mean, potentially, but I felt like on the whole, yeah. When I'm judging the performance of Nail, yeah, I'm judging the whole thing because if you're mint defensively, yeah, but then crap offensively, then that's not a good performance. If you're mint going forward but crap defensively, that ain't a good performance. When you're judging a performance, you're trying to look at everything. You're looking at the way you defend, you're looking at the way you attack, and you're kind of looking at the way you control the game. Because you're looking at the overall picture. And for me, the last 2 games overall were the best 2 performances. So he might have had performances that were better going forward or performances better defensively. But in terms of the whole 20 minutes, the whole 90 minutes, the way that you have controlled the match and attacked and defended as a whole, I think the last 2 games are the best. Yo, big up nice guys saying we can play through them in the middle or over the top with Haaland. Liverpool are there for the taking. Real Madrid are a poor team. Don't be fooled by their win against injured Barca team with a bad defense. Well, this is the thing, man. I actually did think Real Madrid were really poor against Liverpool, man. And I know that people are saying Liverpool were mint. I genuinely don't think Liverpool were even that great, to be honest with you. I thought they were all right. But I just thought Real Madrid was shocking. I think Alonso got it. He just don't know what he's doing there, man. I thought his tactics were just, I don't even know what the tactics were, bro, if I'm being completely honest with you. Vinny dropped a biblical stinker. Mbappe was useless. Jude just ran around, did nothing. I thought they were shocking, absolutely abysmal. Real Madrid, Liverpool did what they need to do. And Liverpool were decent. I ain't gonna say the crap, yeah, but I don't think they were amazing. I don't think they had to be amazing. I thought they wasted quite a few chances as well. Although to be fair, Courtois pulled out some unbelievable saves. Unbelievable! What a goalkeeper he is. Unbelievable goalkeeper, Courtois. I still think he's the best goalkeeper in the world, man. I'm happy we got Donnarumma. I think Donnarumma's a great goalkeeper, but Courtois, man, oh my days. Bro, that guy, man, is just a joker. Absolutely. What? He just keeps shots out from everywhere, mate. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Never listen to the Brett Ilea, man. Trust me, mate. Never listen, bro. Honestly, you got to take control of the brain, mate. Take control of the brain. Let's do a starting 11. I've already done one. Get here on time, mate. Yeah, you guys are always saying late B, LB, start the stream, LB, start the stream. You don't even get here on time yourself, mate. Yeah, I did this before. There you go. There you go. Donna saved those last 2 games a lot. Donna a great goalkeeper, man. He ain't without his flaws. He ain't without his flaws, but he's a good goalkeeper, man. I'm buzzing we got him. I'm from the States in LA. No, you're not got clocks. You don't have clocks in LA. What are you trying to say here? Oh, I'm from LA. Sorry, don't have clocks. Not acceptable, mate. Yo, big act shit, bro. What are you saying? Can't control anything in life except your thoughts, says Nikki. I trust me, mate. This is just the truth. You got to take control. You got to take control. I didn't get a notification for your stream. I don't know why no one's getting notifications, man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happened. It's not me. I ain't done nothing. Give the chat some advice, LB. Bro, just, don't care what anybody else says. And control your brain. And health is wealth, mate. Get to the gym. Or go for walks. Get outside, vitamin D. Limit drugs and alcohol. And eat well, innit? And have a good time. That's what I say. I say that as I'm about to go out tonight and get absolutely steaming. I'm going to go out tonight and get absolutely steaming. LB on the Guinness. LB on the Guinness. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, nah, nah. Don't worry, though. I'm taking my A to Z vitamin, so it's all fine, innit? You know what I mean? It's all good. I'm getting steaming. Just me, man. Oh, by the way, I've got a preview coming up later on with Errol. It's gonna be a video. We'll record it after this and then upload it tonight. So make sure you tune back for that one. Make sure you tune back for that one, man. Errol's coming on the stream later on. Yo, shout out Tarek, bro. What are you saying, man? LB, if you watch the Inside City vid this week, the curlers, I was seeing from Savio, Bob Ike, Nori, Rico was sick. Yeah, but the thing is, though, Foley, big up to you, bro. Doing it in training, yeah, and doing it on a pitch is chalk and cheese. This is why some players just don't practice pens. No, I think you should practice pens. However, when you're taking a penalty in a stadium under pressure, bro, it ain't the same, yeah, as taking a penalty in training. Putting the one in the top bins in training ain't the same as doing it in a game. Yeah, pressure. The thing is, though, Foley, this is the thing with Savio, right? We all, well, not everybody. You're the clip that me and Poopy watched of Savio's goals at Girona. Look how calm he is when he's going through on goal. Yeah, if you've not watched it yet, go on YouTube and type in Savio, type in all Savio goals, Girona. Right? And when he goes through on goal, look how calm he is when he goes through on goal. Look, when he goes through on goal for City, look how nervous he is. Look how much he's shitting himself. Yeah, when he's going through at Girona, calm, chill, nice finish, connects well with the ball, back in the net. When he goes through at City, he's panicking, he don't know what to do, and then he shits himself and he miskicks the ball. And why is that? Confidence pressure. Why? It's in the brain, guys. It's in the brain. That's what it is. He's in his own head. And that's why I've been saying, whenever Savio goes through on goal, he should just smack it as hard as he can, because then you don't get pressure. Because then you know, soon throw on goal, I don't have to worry about where the goalkeeper is. I don't have to try and place it. I don't have to go. I've been told by my manager, when I go through on goal, I'm instructed to smack it as hard as I can. And that's what he should do. And in the last game, that's exactly what he did. And now he had some decent shots, didn't he? He had that one on the right-hand side when he did the shot on his right foot and he smacked it. Good save by the goalkeeper. And he had another one as well. I think he had 2 other shots that he smacked it as well. Honestly, man. I remember listening to Alan Shearer, right? I remember listening to Alan Shearer. I think it was on Match of the Day years ago. This is like 10 years ago. And he was speaking about a striker, right? And I can't remember who he was speaking about. But he's speaking about a striker. And this striker had gone on like a 15-game goalless streak. Yeah, he'd not scored a goal in 15 games. And basically, he said, right, Alan, you're the greatest striker in Premier League history. Why is this guy not scoring goals? Is he just trash or what's going on? And they analysed his game. And they spent a good 5-10 minutes reviewing this guy's performance, right? And they looked at him. They looked at the footage. And the guy never stopped moving. He was working so hard. Never stop moving. Moving that way, moving that way, moving this way, moving that way. Try to get involved, working, sprinting, everything, working so hard, running his socks off, sweating heavy, mate. Yeah? And you know what Alan Shearer said he should do? He says he should stop running, stand on the edge of the 6-yard box, and wait for a tap-in. It's facts. This guy's so hard. This guy's trying so hard. Why is he trying? Because he's on a 15-match goalless streak. So he's trying hard. He's sprinting. But by doing that, he's being unnatural. He's being unnatural. So he's doing all these things that are unnatural. Whereas if he was, do you think he'd be doing that if he was on a 10-game streak? No, he'd just be stood there. Yeah? And so sometimes when you're low on confidence or things ain't going your way, it then spirals out of control. Yeah? It then spirals out of control because you then start doing stuff to try and get better, but actually, it's actually making you worse. And Alan Shearer said this guy should just stand on the edge of the 6-yard area, and by pure luck, you'll get a tap-in at some point. I mean, it's true, isn't it? If I played for Manchester City every single game of the season, yeah, 38 matches, and I stood on the edge of the 6-yard area, at some point, I am going to score a goal. Yeah, as shit as I am, at some point, I will score a goal at some point during a game in the Premier League if I'm played there for 38 games, because naturally, even if it's just pure luck, the ball's going to fall to me on the edge of the 6-yard area, and all I'm going to do is put the ball in the back of the net. Right? So, basically, what am I talking about? Why have I gone down that road? Savio, all he needs to do, when he goes for on goal, smack it. Don't worry about placement. We'll work on that as we progress through the stages. For now, every time you go through on goal, hit it as hard as you can. Hit it as hard as you can at the goalkeeper. I want you to look at the goalkeeper, look at the ball, and smack it at the goal as hard as you can. Don't worry about placement. Don't worry about nothing. That's what I want you to do. And at some point, he'll score, and then he'll get confident, and you'll go, right, next time, do what you want. If you get a bit nervous, smack it as hard as you can. Yeah, and then he'll get another goal, and another goal, and another goal, and another goal, and then before you know it, he'll be confident, and then he'll start bagging him in. Yeah? Remember, the guy's only young yet. He's 21 years old. We watched the clip. I can't remember if you guys were in it, yeah? I can't remember. I don't know if you guys were in it. We pulled up a video, yeah? Riyad Mahrez, when he played for Le Havre, yeah? Or whatever they're called. And, bro, look at his finishing in that game when he was 21. Fucking trash, mate. Yeah, but obviously he done what he done. He went to Leicester. He started to cook. And before you know it, cash money. Le Havre. Le Havre. LB, have you noticed that Haaland is now playing a little false 9 now and then? He's not hanging out with the defenders anymore. Yeah, he's mixing it up. He's mixing it up. This is the thing, though, yeah, because the reason why he's so good this season is not only has he improved his link-up play, we're getting players closer to him as well. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Why is the thing not going off the screen? Am I lagging out? What's happening here? Am I lagging? Lagging. Lagging on now. I think I might be lagging here, boys. We're back, yeah? I don't know what the hell's going on here, man. The system is not stable, innit? I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. We're getting players close to Haaland like last year, bro. Like, Doku was on the left, Savio was on the right. If he brought it down, bro, he had a 20-yard pass. Now he's got a 2-yard pass, mate. Get Savio Sane driller Brupin. Exactly. But the players here last season, not including Haaland, who do you think has improved the most? Doku or Foden? I think Doku. Doku this season, mate, has just been fucking wild. And I know there's some of you guys in the chat who are mad fraudulent who pretend like Doku's been playing like this for the last 2 years, which is the funniest thing ever. But Doku this year has gone up levels, mate. Like when he's more central. When he's on the wing, nah, still don't rate it, yeah. But when he's more central, top player. Yeah. Nunez has been decent last year, though, innit? Nunez was good last year. Nunez just dropped the bozos, but Nunez was good last year. Nico G's a shout, though, to be fair. Nico G, mate. Yeah, that's a good shout. I think for me, Foden, Doku, or Nico G. Yeah. Diaz has improved as well, though. Diaz has improved. It's got to be one of them, man. It's got to be one of them. You know what? I've not watched it. Will I get copyrighted on? Nah. If I put it on screen. Is there a copyright situation? What are you guys saying? Copyright on? Nah. What are you saying? Should we just fucking send it? Should we just send it? I don't know what he's saying. Should we just send it?
I also speak with a legend that sometimes helps me as well. So yeah.
Oh, does TT coach you, does he? Why you have to?
Sorry, chat. I never had a more opportune moment to play the clip.
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. He's cooking.
No, my cover!
No, that's interesting. So obviously, Belgian national team player Thierry was formerly the assistant coach of Belgium. A couple of questions for you. First of all, what does the team miss TT? What do you most miss about working with Coach? And secondly, can you share with us something that maybe you feel like you learned from Thierry?
Yeah, obviously having him in our squad is a bonus. And what I miss a lot is like after trainings, the work that we did. And he's honest. He doesn't care about. He was a player. He doesn't care about your feelings. He's just gonna tell you this.
That means how Reece defo told him he's shit at some point, isn't it? Oh, Doku, mate, you're shit, yeah. But I am Thierry Henry, and I can make you the best one.
And you accept it and you move on and you grow, or you stay where you are and you don't become the player you want to be. So I appreciate that. And also, nobody really talks to me about my 1v1s, but he was the first person ever that talked to me about my 1v1s and how I can be better and effective in even the last phase, because a lot of people say, Jeremy, you have to be more statistics, but how? They don't tell me how. Just do it.
He's a funny guy, this guy, you know. I actually really like him, you know. Why it pisses me off when people say I hate him, because I actually fucking really, really like the guy. The guy's actually such a funny guy. He's a really humble guy. He's a really nice guy, yeah. And he's actually pretty funny, you know, as well. What? Nobody tell me how I get more GA.
Do it, but how? And he really talks to me how, and that's the first time, and I appreciate that.
Oh, that was funny. Let me watch that again.
So I appreciate that. And also, nobody really talks to me about my 1v1s, but he was the first person ever that talked to me about my 1v1s and how I can be better and effective in even the last phase, because a lot of people say, Jeremy, you have to be more statistics, but how? They don't tell me how. Just do it.
Well, I don't know why that's fine. I find that funny. I don't know why I find that funny in it, but I find that funny. I don't know why. I don't know why I find that funny, but for me, that's pretty funny. Nobody tell me how. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's funny to you, in it, but I find that pretty funny, man. Now, big up, man. I like Doku, man. I actually do like the guy, man. Yeah, LB, tell him how. To be honest with you, yeah, I've been telling him how for the last 2 years. To be honest, it's not been really Doku's fault. It's been the player's fault and the manager's fault. I've been saying that for 2 years. Nobody gets into the box at the near post. Haaland's always at the back post. We've said it for 2 years. It was the same. Yeah. But now he's managing to connect with Haaland because he's closer to Haaland, and we're getting players into the penalty area. Simple. I mean, we've literally been saying this for 2 years. Oh, apparently there's a part 2. Let me see if I can see the part 2. Where's the part 2? Nah, there's no part 2, bro. Or if there is, it's not on the system. It's not on the system, bro. I can't see it. Brother's an honest guy. Yeah, nah, he's decent, man. I listen to him, mate. You guys should watch like some of his YouTube videos, man, when he's speaking and that. Like, I really like listening to it, mate. Yeah. Oh, it's on YouTube. I'll watch the full thing on YouTube then later, innit? I'll watch the full thing later. I'll watch the full thing, man. He's humble. Yeah, he is humble. He is. Can we have a new addition to the background? I mean, I don't know what to put there, innit, bruh? I don't know what to put, man. Oh, right, I'm a go, lads. Do a combined 11. Donnarumma. Based off of form, yeah? Donnarumma, Nunes, Diaz, Van Dijk, Nico O'Reilly, Nico Gonzalez, Zabozlai, ooh. Oh, we should have put in a 10. Has Foden done enough this season? No, I'm talking like the whole season, Hydro. I'm not just talking the last 3 games. Yeah, I'll go Foden in the 10. Haaland up top. Doku on the left. And it'll still be Salah on the right. Although Gakpo's unlucky to miss out there, but Doku's been better than... Doku's been class, man. Nah, Jimmy, I'm talking like season form, innit? I'm not talking like the last couple of weeks, bro. Mo Pala. Yeah, Mo Pala gets in Mo Pala. Right, there we go, lads. Buzzing. Give me Cherky on the right. Yeah, he's hardly played, though, innit, Noodles? That's the problem. I try not to be shameless, innit? No, try not to be fraudulent, innit? Try not to be fraudulent. That'll be in part 2. Says Henri still coaching. Henri says don't expose the secrets. Sweet. Right, keep your eye out later on. A video going up probably about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Me and Errol chatting about the game. Make sure you get on that, man. Should be a good viewing, man. It should only be about 20, 30 minutes, so easy watch. But big up to everybody, man. Do me a favor, yeah, before you go. Smash the likes up. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, yeah. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night, whatever you're doing. Enjoy it. Have a good one. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, guys. See you later.